Hello, freshmen, and welcome to RS Central. We're so happy to have you. We know the transition from middle to high school is one of the more difficult ones that people make. And a lot of it has to do with just anxieties about things that are really not that big of a deal. So I'm hoping I can calm you of some of those. If you don't know your way around RS Central, there's people who work here that do not. So don't let that concern you. People will take care of you as far as that goes. How the drop-offs will be and how the entry into school will be at the time that you're allowed to come back, I don't know. There's so much in our world right now that's changing daily and that we don't know about. But we'll do our best to let you know how that will go and what all needs to be done for you when you do come on campus. But prior to that, during remote learning, please make sure that you're engaging with your teachers regularly. And if you have questions, please speak up. Build that relationship with your teachers and work together in classes. Make sure you're talking with your friends and calling and checking on friends, and those things are important. As far as attendance and grades and things like that, this is very different than remote learning last spring, so make sure you understand that. There are expectations and there are grades, so make sure you get off to a good start. What you do when you're in high school is you build a resume, and that resume is called your transcript. That and your community service hours and all of the things that you do in the community show people what you have done and what kind of person you are and how you've handled things and how well you've handled them. So make sure you take full advantage of that fresh start from middle school coming into high school. And if you need assistance, we're so blessed to have folks from Davidson College here to help people, and then the McNair folks are so helpful and so involved with engaging with you. We have great guidance counselors and your teachers. There's just so many things that Rutherford County has that a lot of other places do not, and make sure you take advantage of those things. During remote learning, hopefully you're learning early on something that's going to be very important for you later on, and that's self-advocacy skills. Make sure you look out for your grades and your work and what needs to be done, and ask questions and know where to go to ask those questions. That's very important. And you take the bull by the horns with that. You know, coming up to this point, a lot of times mom and dad's done that. But this is a great opportunity for you to show them how much you've grown and matured by doing some of that on your own, and they'll be very impressed by seeing you do that. Safety is something that's very important, not just our health, but also the safety of our students as far as their mental, psychological, and physical. All those are important to us. So if you have something going on, or if you know somebody that has something going on, please let us know, because we'll do the best we can to help folks with that. And we have people who are trained to do that and do it well. Our assistant principals, Mr. Rippey, he deals with a lot of scheduling issues and stuff on the academic end. He's wonderful. He's been here for a while. So make sure you talk to him about things regarding scheduling and classes and those kind of things. Miss Black is with us this year, and she's taken over the role that Miss Brown had, dealing with buses. So if you need bus transportation, Miss Tamara Black is the person that you need to see concerning that. And she'll also be doing a lot of the discipline for us. So hopefully nobody will be getting in trouble, and she won't know you in that regard. Respect one another. That's something that I think in our world today, it's almost like we live, if you watch the news, you'd think we lived in a Jerry Springer show. But respect one another. You don't always have to agree with someone, but you can agree to disagree and be respectful of them, because they have a right to their opinion, you have a right to yours. If you see someone doing something that they're not supposed to, or if you know of someone doing something that's not good, or know of somebody that's doing something hurtful to someone else, please let us know that, and we'll do our best to take care of that and make sure that there's no harassing or bullying or things like that going on. And that includes social media. That's a place where a lot of it happens. So if you see or hear of any of that, please let us know, and we'll do everything we can to work through that and let your parents be aware of it as well. There is no substitute for hard work and discipline. Someone who has a mind that's focused and determined on reaching goals and is willing to work hard is going to make sure that they do whatever they need to do to accomplish that goal. And along the way, understand there's going to be some bumps in the roads and some pitfalls, but if you're determined and you work hard and you know where to go to get assistance and support, there's nothing that you can't accomplish at RS Central and going forward from there. We do take pride in keeping our school clean. That is something that we've not had a problem with in the past. We've always had a very clean school, and we have a great custodial staff that takes care of that for us. But one of the reasons our school is so clean is because the folks that work here and attend here take a tremendous amount of pride in being a hilltopper. And people out in the community know by the way you act, the way you behave, and the way you handle yourselves in situations that kid must go to Central. That's what we want. We want people to know that we're respectful and that we care and that we are willing to pick up that piece of trash that may not be ours, but it's going to be something that benefits our school and our community. So those little things make a big difference. Once again, get involved. Right now I know that's kind of difficult. We've been having some sports, cheerleading and things like that going on. ROTC and band are making plans to get started. And so far that's not been the easiest thing in the world with the world that we're currently living in, but find ways to get involved. Talk to people, reach out to people, because if you're involved, that's going to make a big difference and also add to your resume that we spoke about earlier. If you have any questions or concerns or anything that is just something you have to know right now, you can call the school. Miss Klein usually answers the phone, or Miss Phillips or Miss Beheeler, and they can point you in the right direction. Again, we usually have the 8th grade class over for a visit before school is dismissed in the spring, and we weren't able to do that. And we weren't able to do our in-person freshman orientation that we usually have, but the McNair Foundation is doing a great job with this, and we certainly appreciate them, and hopefully this will be helpful to you. And if you have any questions or concerns, again, let us know, and we'll do the best we can to help you in any way that we can. And welcome to RS Central. We're looking forward to seeing you in person.